A global wave of disruption is reshaping trade and security as new crises challenge the delicate balance between economics and geopolitics. From fuel shortages in Africa to rising military tensions in the Gulf, the world is seeing the ripple effects of conflict and negotiation play out in real time. For markets and governments alike, efficiency and stability have rarely been so elusive or so vital. Right now, some of the world's busiest supply routes are under immense strain. The Strait of Hormuz, a key choke point for global energy shipments, has been blockaded for more than 2 months. This disruption followed U.S. and Israeli strikes on Iran earlier this year, and its effects have been felt far from the Gulf. African nations, heavily dependent on imported fuel and fertilizer, have faced soaring prices for essentials like ammonia and urea. Petrol stations from Dakar to Nairobi are seeing long lines, and governments are scrambling to implement emergency measures, ranging from fuel subsidies to mandated alternative blends, to keep economies running. The economic shocks have not been limited to fuel. With fertilizer prices climbing, African farmers face tough choices, threatening harvests and food security. Airlines across the continent are also struggling with global shortages of kerosene, tightening margins in an industry already under pressure. These disruptions highlight how interconnected and efficiency-driven the global market has become, and how vulnerable it is to regional instability. Meanwhile, the United Arab Emirates has found itself on the front line of these tensions. Over 2,800 drone and missile strikes have targeted the country since late February, according to Emirati officials, with the UAE Ministry of Defense reporting the interception of Iranian missiles and drones just this month. While Iran's military denies targeting critical oil infrastructure, the UAE has responded by intensifying security cooperation with Israel, including the deployment of advanced air defense systems. In a move underscoring its changing priorities, the UAE exited OPEC and OPEC Plus on May 1st, likely seeking greater flexibility amid uncertainty. In Europe and Eurasia, the Russia-Ukraine conflict has entered a new phase. Following heightened security around President Vladimir Putin and a scaled-back Victory Day parade in Moscow, a U.S.-brokered ceasefire has brought a temporary halt to hostilities. Both sides have agreed to a significant prisoner swap, and President Putin has expressed optimism, stating that he believes the war is nearing its end. While questions remain about the terms and durability of peace, the focus on negotiation reflects the enduring logic of market incentives. Stability is good for business, and prolonged conflict is costly for all parties. Yet, as one crisis cools, another may be brewing. In the United States, President Trump has threatened to impose a 25% tariff on European car imports, arguing that the European Union has not complied with the Turnberry Agreement, a 2025 deal that was meant to lower tariffs and promote transatlantic trade. While the U.S. has agreed to delay the decision until July 4th, the uncertainty has already rattled the German car industry, which relies heavily on access to the American market. With transatlantic trade flows at stake, the risk of a broader economic rift remains. Looking ahead, the world faces an uneasy mix of risk and opportunity. Efficient markets and open trade remain the foundation of global prosperity, but they are increasingly at the mercy of geopolitical calculations. Whether in the Gulf, Africa, or Europe, leaders are weighing the costs and benefits of confrontation and cooperation. The coming months will test not only the resilience of global markets, but also the flexibility of the world's political and economic systems. As always, incentives rather than ideology will likely drive the next chapter in this unfolding story. The stories that define tomorrow are already unfolding today. Subscribe to Today in Context for clear, grounded analysis of the events shaping our world, one story at a time.